In this video, I want to talk about how to feel confident in any social situation. And before I give you like a tactic to help you with this, I want to tell you a quick story that will help you better internalize this concept. So, when I was in high school, I was around 17 years old. I had this goal that I wanted to become more social. I wanted to become more outgoing because I was pretty insecure. I was really self-conscious, and I overall just wasn't like confident. I wasn't comfortable in my own skin. And then three of my friends got invited to go to like a really big party, and they invited me to go with them. However, I didn't go to any party. I never went to any of these big parties. So this is gonna be like my first big party I was gonna go to. And I was thinking to myself, like, I don't even know if I should go to this. Like, what if people give me weird looks? What if they don't want me there? What if like I don't belong there, right? So when I went home, I said to myself, like, I'm gonna go to this no matter what. I'm gonna expand my comfort zone. I wanna become more social. I wanna be more of a social person. And whatever happens, happens. I'm not gonna let the fear of judgment stop me from doing what I want to do or stop me from becoming who I want to become. So I remember before we were gonna go into the house of the party, we opened the door, and I remember before walking in, my heart was like pounding through my chest. I was really scared of what people were gonna think of me. And after like a minute or two, I realized when people looked at me, they didn't even say anything about me. They didn't give me any dirty looks. They didn't talk shit. They didn't do any of that. They just looked at me and they're like, oh, this guy's here, cool. And just went about their day doing whatever they were doing. And after a few minutes, my like anxiety started to lower and I started to feel more comfortable. So I started to be more open with everyone there. I started talking to people and they were talking back, like they were being more comfortable with me. And then actually, I started having fun at this party. It was actually one of the like most fun parties I went when I was in high school. The point of this is your brain is trying to trick you that the worst possible situation or the worst possible outcome is going to happen. But in reality, it never does. So think about this. Whenever you're going to like a social event, whenever you're going to a big party or whenever you're going to a gym, wherever it could be, when your brain is thinking about the worst possible outcomes, it's lying to you. It's generally not going to happen. Okay? You need to learn to expand your comfort zone and actually do the things that scare you, because at the end of the day, you'll realize that none of those things are actually going to happen. So here's like an exercise that I think will really help you like actually apply this. So before you go to any social situation or anywhere, it could be the bar, it could be a coffee shop, or it can even be a big party, wherever it is, ask yourself this question. The first question is, what's the worst possible outcome that could happen? And this could be they'll laugh at me, they'll make fun of me, whatever it is for you, okay? The second question I want you to ask yourself is, what's the best possible outcome that will happen at this event? And then write that answer down. And then the third question I want you to ask yourself is, what's the most realistic thing that's going to happen? And then this will help you like actually write it down on paper. It will help you be like, like the worst thing that can happen is this, the best thing that can happen is this, and the most realistic thing, the most common thing is gonna be this. And it'll make you like more relaxed going to the situation, okay? Because now you're just prepared for every single outcome that's gonna happen. And then once you actually go into that situation, you'll see like, the worst possible outcome doesn't even happen. Generally, it's what you wanted. It's gonna be like the most realistic thing. And then your nerves start coming down. But again, this practices your like comfort zone. This practices you being comfortable in any social situation. So remember this, your brain is lying to you. Whatever you're gonna do, just do it. Just go to the event and practice being more social, practice being more comfortable, because again, the worst possible outcome is generally not going to happen to you. And again, the more you do this, watch how your confidence rises, watch how your self-esteem rises, and just watch that you just slowly start to become the person you want to become, because you're not letting the fear of judgment stop you from becoming that person. Really short video today, and again, I feel like there's so many tactics you could use to be more social, be more comfortable. But in reality, if you just learn to relax and don't succumb into the thoughts that stop you from going into that situation or stop you from becoming the person you want to be, life becomes easier. Because again, no one's going to look at you and just judge you immediately and make fun of you. It's not going to happen. And if it ever does, just remember this, it's more about that person than it is about you. okay? So do this exercise whenever you have anxiety about going to an event, and notice how you become more relaxed. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.